Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm showing you some of the exercises I like to do at home with my balance board, turn board, and TheraBands. Anyway guys, on with the video. The first exercise we're doing is on what's called a turn board. It's a long plastic rectangle that has a black foam center for your foot to be on. Basically, you put one foot on this and you turn. I'm not the best at this, I'm still learning. I got it for my birthday a couple years ago from a friend, but I haven't used it that much. I prefer my other balancing board, but this one is pretty good for learning to do that turning. There are a couple things you have to watch out for with the turn board. That would be you have to check the bottom of it and the floor underneath it you're using. It's best turning on a hard floor like the hardwood I'm turning on, or if you have tile. You have to check underneath the board and on the board itself to make sure there isn't anything on it that can scratch the floor. I have to watch it especially because I will get in trouble if I scratch up my hardwood floors. The other things you have to watch is your placement of your foot. It can be a little hard to keep it from, especially if you have wide feet like me, to keep it from hurting on those plastic sides, but you can sometimes get it positioned just right and you're fine. I learned from a friend of mine who also has a turn board, and I agree with her, that when you're turning on this, it's best to keep your foot down at your ankle. Trying to bring it up too high will throw you off balance, and there's really no need to bring it any higher than your ankle. So the second item I'm working with here is TheraBands. I know I showed you guys at least the green TheraBand that I'm working with here before in my What's in My Dance Bag video, which I'll link up in the little I on the video. I don't have the best ankles in the world, so that's what I work on with this. I have two exercises that I do with them. The first one is just a simple flex to demi-point, which kind of looks like a Barbie foot. So there's that. And then you point your foot all the way, and then back to demi-point, and flex. And you just do that over and over with the band around your metatarsal or the ball of your foot. So you have some resistance. You don't want it pulled too tight, but just tight enough. So TheraBands are really stretchy because of the material they're made out of, and they can end up making some really annoying noises when you're stretching them. So I know that it doesn't bother me much because I usually do it with some headphones in and I'm listening to music, or I'm in a busy lobby and it doesn't drive me too crazy. But that's something to you be aware of if you want to start working with TheraBands. And they have a lot of different exercises and I would love to show you guys, but that'll take a whole nother video that might be coming somewhere down along the line. So I'm doing a second exercise with the TheraBand. This one my tumbling coach taught me. He does this with girls at the gym who are competition gymnasts as well. Basically, you sit and you do just about what you would do with the normal flex, demi-point, flex, demi-flex, but you're writing the uppercase alphabet. And this one's a little harder to me. There are specific letters that are harder than others, like I hate K. K is the hardest one to do. This one I enjoy doing to loosen up my ankles, especially if they're really tight for some reason one day. I like to do this one. So this is our fourth and final exercise. This is a balance board. I use this either standing with one foot, right or left on it, or I stand with both feet. Now, I usually do this standing behind my sofa, and I have something to grab in case my balance fails, or to help me step up onto the board. Doing one foot balancing, you can step up really without having to hold onto anything, but two-footed, with how I like to do it, it is a lot easier. So when I was doing this, I actually had my mom, and I could hold her hands to get me up on it. The board is not as light as it looks. It's actually pretty heavy. It's weighted on the bottom. And you might notice that on the underside of mine, there are some cracks, or not cracks, but there are little clips missing. Those broke off with just use. My balance board also has some handles on it that you might be able to see. Those are used for other exercises, like you can do planks with it, or there are a couple others that came with a poster. I'll try to find the specific one and see if I can find a link to the poster to put down in the description for you guys. Basically all you do on the balance board is you stand there, you can move your leg that's not down around, or if you're doing both feet you can try to rock around a little bit to make it a little harder. For me, I find balancing with both feet rather than just one is a little harder and takes more concentration, but that might just be me. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like with a thumbs up, share with all your friends and family, comment down below ways that you exercise or sports you play and exercise with. As you know, obviously, I'm a dancer and I do stuff like this at home to exercise and keep in shape. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when my next video goes up. Anyway guys, that's all for now.